Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV 1 p.m. news with me, Catherine Linda, and my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Irene Chebiwot. Let's focus on our news. President William Ruto has hit back at his political opponents, accusing them of empty rhetoric to distract him from his government's development agenda. Speaking in Kilifi County during the launch of the Vipingo Special Economic Zone, the president challenged the opposition to showcase their own development records instead of engaging in what he termed as endless criticism of his administration. The Vipingo Special Economic Zone, which sits on a 2,000-acre site, is a significant project aimed at attracting substantial investment and creating thousands of jobs. The president emphasized that his focus remains on such transformative projects to spur economic growth and improve the lives of Kenyans.
Na watu wa Kilifi mnasemaje? Hatutaki siasa ya fitina. Hatutaki panganga na porojo. Tunataka kila kiongozi kutoka MCAs wetu, wabunge wetu, magavana, wale mawaziri na sisi wote tufanye kazi ya kusukuma mambo ya maendeleo mbele. Wananchi ni watu wako na akili. Pale mbele kutakuwa na uchaguzi na watachagua viongozi wenye matendo yao inaonekana. Wale wa kuongea tu porojo mingi na siasa ya bure, si mtawazamisha? Si wataenda nyumbani? Katika program yetu ya housing hapa Kilifi County, kwa sasa serikali ya Kenya tumetoa shilingi bilioni 18 ya mambo ya affordable housing ya Kilifi County. Manyumba inaendelea kule Kilifi North, inaendelea Kilifi South, tumepanga ya kule Malindi, tumepanga ya kule Rabai.
On to our next news. Independent candidates intending to run in the November 27 by-elections have a tight deadline to meet, as the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) requires them to submit their chosen names and symbols by the end of today. The IEBC has also announced that the campaign period for the by-elections will run from October 8th to November 24th. The upcoming by-elections are being held to fill various vacant parliamentary and ward seats across the country. Moving on, the government has moved to allay fears of a financial crisis in higher education, with the Higher Education Loans Board, HELB, affirming its capacity to provide uninterrupted support to all university and TVET students. HELB CEO Geoffrey Monari has stated that the board is fully capable of meeting the financial needs of students, a statement that counters recent concerns about the institution's financial stability. The assurance comes amid a new higher education funding model that aims to support students based on their level of need, combining scholarships, loans, and household contributions.
As we go to second semester, we will have already gotten money through supplementary 2 to cater for any shortfall that now, because we now know the number of students. So we are on track.
Wanafunzi hawaruhusiwi wengine kuingia kwa class kama hana fee card. Kuanzia hii wiki tunaenda kuregister CDAC. Lakini cha kushangaza ni kwamba tumeambiwa kama haujakilia pesa, hakuna vile utaruhusiwa kukalia mtihani.
Had applied ELB for the first academic year. I didn't receive the ELB. As we now we are closer to the deadline of the portal, in which the portal will be closed in the next 1 week to come, it will now force me to be discontinued or to take a step for this.
We have discussed with Vice Chancellors that if there is money that we have not sent, and we usually have it on our portal, we will be able to, we have given assurance to the universities that that money will be paid, and no student should be asked to go home or not to do exams because HELB or the university's fund has not sent either the loan or scholarship.
As a government, we are doing everything possible to ensure that our students who come to the universities are supported by government. And as I continue saying, no student who deserves to be in the university and who needs to be in the university will miss.
Forward and start repaying their loan, because every amount of money, I'll give you an example. Last year we collected 5.2 billion. We were able to fund 49,000 students who are currently in the university. On top of that, we are able to fund 114,000 TVET students.
On to our other news. The family of the late Agnes Wanjiru has cautiously welcomed the issuance of an arrest warrant for a British national accused for her murder 13 years after her body was found in Nanyuki, Laikipia County. Wanjiru's family expressed a mix of optimism and caution, noting that while the warrant is a significant step, it does not yet constitute justice. The 21-year-old mother's body was discovered in a septic tank in 2012, 2 months after she was last seen with British soldiers. The case has been a point of tension between Kenya and the United Kingdom, particularly concerning the prosecution of foreign military personnel for crimes committed in Kenya. According to National Assembly Defense and Foreign Affairs Chairman Nelson Koech, the upcoming trial of the British suspects in Kenya will be the first major test of a revised defense cooperation agreement between the two countries.
This court now grants the warrant of arrest as prayed. The court is satisfied that the bundle presented before it has reasonable details concerning the incident, and therefore there is probable cause to order the arrest of the accused.
On to our other news. Learning in public universities across the country is at risk of being paralyzed as lecturers threaten to go on a nationwide strike to demand the payment of 10.5 billion shillings in salary arrears and allowances. The university's academic staff union, WASU, has issued a strike notice warning that the industrial action will begin immediately if their demands are not met. The union says the government has failed to honor key provisions of the collective bargaining agreement, CBAs, from 2017 to 2021 and 2021 to 2025. According to WASU, a significant portion of the money owed is from the 2017 to 2021 CBA, which amounts to 8.8 billion shillings. They also claim that the second installment of 2.73 billion shillings from the 2021 to 2025 CBA remains unpaid, despite a government commitment to a phased payment plan. WASU Secretary General Constantine Wasonga stated that lecturers are tired of empty promises and that a strike has become the only language the government seems to understand. He added that the strike would not be called off until all arrears are paid and negotiations for the new 2025 to 2029 CBA are finalized.
The respective area of work, unless the workers are paid.
We have not seen any positive move by the government to sort out the problem that is facing us.
The release of 2.73 billion, and I'm under firm instruction that before 2.73 billion hits our members' accounts, then dons will be out on strike. The next one was that IPC self-government was supposed to negotiate, conclude, register, and implement 2025, 2021 CBA.
On to our last news. Siaya Governor James Orengo is facing mounting pressure to address a multi-million shilling employment scandal that has left over 380 recently hired county workers in limbo after they were declared fake. A Lego Usonga Member of Parliament, Samuel Atandi, has publicly challenged the governor, demanding transparency and accountability. Atandi stated that if Orengo wants support from elected leaders and the public, heads will have to roll within the county government. Speaking at a groundbreaking ceremony at Malomba Secondary School, Atandi called on Orengo to invite the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI, and the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, ESC, to conduct a thorough investigation.
Factual, performance-based, and citizen-centric. County Executive Committee members and chairmen of agencies have the responsibility to ensure that progress reports meet these standards. In addition, periodic reports are official records of enduring value, and they must be captured and managed in departments and agencies' records management system.